Hey people, Doc again, welcome back. Today we got the start of a new project for the channel. I've managed to acquire two bike projects, both barn finds. One, the engine is shot, so that's going to take a little bit more work. We'll have a look at that again. But the one I want to concentrate on for now is a Honda Cb400T. It's a 1980 model and I was graciously given it by a friend. So thanks Jack. We'll unwrap, have a look. It'll be my first time to have a good look at the bike as well, see what's missing, see what needs doing, and go from there. Okay, let's have a look. Well, there she is. She's in a bit of a state. She's been stood in a shed for nigh on 20 years. And Jackie, the guy who gave me the bike before, said it was running the last time he parked it up. So we'll have a little walk around. And I need some work. We're going to go through in a little bit, making a list of some of the things I see that we need. But as a whole, the bike is stock. It's not been chopped, it's not been bobbered. It is as it was when it came out of the factory. Tank isn't in too bad a condition. There's a bit of corrosion in there, but I'm going to see if we can deal with some tank sealer. I don't think the seat is original. I think the seat is off the other bike that I got. I'll show you that a little bit later down the line. But the carbs have been removed and there's no cables on it at the moment. So, but the bike itself, I'll show you once I put the phone back on the stand. I'll show you the carb has got, the bike has got compression and it turns over free. So that's a bonus anyway. Like I said, it is headlight missing, clocks need doing, but we'll go through the bike and make a list, see what we need. Right, so let's have a look at the bike turning over then. As I said, the carbs have been removed. You just got to put them back on. They are free, I have tried them. Both fins are moving. My main concern was that they might have been seized or locked up over the time. Because like I say, 20 years is a long time. But as you'll see, she turns over. And she's giving good compression on both cylinders. So that's a hopeful sign. So, we'll see what we need for the bike and make a list. Okay, if I start disassembling or chopping the bike in any way, what I want to do is just make a parts list, see what I'm missing at the moment, because my main priority even though the engine I know is free and it's got good compression, I just want to get the bits that I need to get the motor running, only for a few minutes, just to make sure that the engine itself is good. Then I can start stripping down, chopping the bike, cutting what I want to cut and rebuild as I want. So for now we just go around making a list of the things I need just to get the bike running, nothing else. So obviously we need a throttle, one cable, two on these for pull and return. We need a choke cable and a choke plug. Battery. I can't see anything missing off the carbs except the actual plugs to go into the airbox filter, so I can pick a few of those rubbers up. Carb rubbers. I need to start a solenoid. I'm going to have to obviously have a look at the wiring to see what's happened. Somebody's been at it and cut some of the wires, see what's happening with the loom. Clutch cable. I will be dropping the oil out and just putting in some cheap oil just to run. Like I say, it's only going to run for a few more months just to make sure everything's okay. I won't be buying expensive oil until I know the engine is any good. I'll look around the other side. The rectifier looks okay. There's some fuses missing out of the fuse box, so I just need to replace some of the glass fuses. Apart from that, and some fuel line, which I look it up to a canister of fuel. I want to use the tank. But yeah, apart from that, we'll see what we need. We've still got the choke mechanism, so and the cable is still there, so we can wipe that off the list. And I may need to get a new ignition just to allow the electronics to start the bike. And key, because I wasn't given any keys with the bike. Right. So as I said, I don't think the seat is original. I think that is off the other bike, so we can do away with that straight away. We left with all the original under trays, the air filter. We just have a look as we go along, okay? Okay guys, so that's episode 1. We've had our first look at the Honda 400 Cb400T. We've made our initial list of what I think we're going to need just to get the bike to the point where it's ready to start, hopefully. The wiring loom I'm going to have a good look at, because it does seem to be a bit of the wiring loom with some of the connectors missing, so I'll have to refer back to the handbook, see what's missing, rewire, go from there. I need a throttle body and a push and pull cable, which I may use off the other bike that I mentioned I was given as donors, just until we get it running. I need a battery, no problem, I got plenty of batteries here. We need to start the solenoid, again not a problem, the cheapest chips on Fleabay. Clutch cable, just so that I can see that the basket is free. Some old style bullet fuses, which I may change over to a new fuse box in the future, but again that's down the line. And I'll have to pick up an ignition and a key, because as I say, there's no ignition on there at the moment, and I wasn't given a key for the bike anyway. like I said, the bike's been standing for 20 years, so my only plans at the moment with the bike are just to see if I can get it kicking over, to see if there is good compression, as I think there is, to check all the wiring, and hopefully just to get it running for a few minutes. If I can get to that stage, then I will strip the bike down, chop the bike, and we'll have a full build on the channel. So thanks for watching. Please share and subscribe, and I'll see you again in part 2. Bye people.